In the vast tapestry of American history, few threads are as deeply woven as the story of the Baptist tradition. From its humble beginnings to its profound influence, the journey of Baptists in America is a testament to faith, freedom, and resilience. Our story begins in the early 17th century, amidst the winds of change blowing across Europe. Seeking religious freedom and autonomy, settlers sailed across the Atlantic Ocean, landing on the shores of the New World. Among these pioneers was a man named John Smith, whose search for spiritual truth led him to advocate for believers' baptism. In 1609, he baptized himself and others in a radical declaration of individual faith. Driven by their conviction that the church should be separate from the state, early Baptists faced persecution and hardship. Meeting in secret, they formed close-knit communities, bound together by their shared beliefs and commitment to freedom of conscience. But one man's journey would forever change the course of Baptist history in America. His name was Roger Williams, a fiery preacher and passionate advocate for religious liberty. In the 17th century, Williams arrived in the Massachusetts Bay Colony, seeking refuge from religious persecution in England. Yet, even in the New World, he found himself at odds with the Puritan authorities. Williams's insistence on the separation of church and state and his advocacy for fair treatment of Native Americans clashed with the strict religious orthodoxy of the Puritans. In 1636, he was banished from the colony. Undeterred, Williams pressed on, founding the settlement of Providence in what would become the colony of Rhode Island. Here, he established a community built on the principles of religious freedom, tolerance, and respect for all faiths. In 1638, Williams founded the First Baptist Church in America, the First Baptist congregation in the New World. Here, believers gathered to worship freely, without fear of persecution or interference from the state. Under Williams's leadership, Rhode Island became a haven for religious dissenters of all stripes, including Baptists, Quakers, and Jews. It was a shining beacon of liberty in a world still gripped by religious strife. Williams's legacy of religious freedom would echo through the centuries, inspiring future generations of Baptists to fight for liberty and justice for all. During the American Revolution, Baptists like Isaac Backus and John Leland invoked Williams's vision of a society where every person was free to worship according to the dictates of their own conscience. Their tireless efforts culminated in the ratification of the First Amendment to the United States Constitution in 1791, enshrining the principle of religious freedom as a fundamental right of all Americans. But within the Baptist tradition, diversity is as rich as the history itself. While united by core beliefs such as believers' baptism and the autonomy of the local church, Baptists in America have formed various groups with distinct practices and emphases. First, we have the Southern Baptist Convention, the largest Baptist denomination in the United States, known for its conservative theology and emphasis on missions and evangelism. The Southern Baptist was formed in Augusta, Georgia before the Civil War because of their support of slavery. Then there's the American Baptist Churches USA, which traces its roots back to the 17th century and is known for its commitment to social justice, ecumenicalism, and theological diversity. The National Baptist Convention, USA, Inc., founded by African American Baptists in the late 19th century, has been a driving force for social and political empowerment within the Black community. And let's not forget the Cooperative Baptist Fellowship, formed in the 1990s by Baptists seeking a more moderate and inclusive approach to theology and ministry. This is the denomination in which Trinity Baptist Church is associated. These are just a few examples of the vibrant tapestry of Baptist life in America, each group contributing its unique strengths and perspectives to the ongoing story of faith and freedom. As we reflect on the rich tapestry of Baptist history in America, let us remember the sacrifices of those who came before us and recommit ourselves to the enduring pursuit of truth, justice, and righteousness. For in the heart of every Baptist beats the eternal hope of redemption and the unwavering belief in the power of faith to transform lives and nations.